morning and welcome to another edition of What's in My Google Tabs. I'm a big nerd and I like to learn a lot of crap. So I Google things and then I can't close my tabs because I haven't done anything important with them. So this is me doing something with my open Google tabs. Today we're going to discuss nudibranchs, more specifically the ones that stab each other in the brain with their penis. How did we get here? A coworker of mine is currently in college studying conservation or something like that. So they do a lot of their classes online and at work on their breaks and stuff. And whenever she learns an interesting fact, she comes to me and likes to share it. And I like to take a little deeper dive. One day she comes to me and she goes, "Did you know there's something called a nudist something that stabs each other in the brain with their penis in order to make the other one a girl?" What did you just say to me? Her class, the lecture that she had just been in, was not specifically about that. It was used as sort of like a sample or an example, so she didn't have a whole lot of details, and was clearly excited about whatever the fuck it was that just blipped across her screen. So I decided to take a little deeper dive. What are you talking about? Nudibranchs. Nudibranchs are a type of sea slug, and I have so many cool, interesting facts about nudibranchs, but I want to focus specifically on their reproduction right now. Nudibranchs are a type of sea slug, and they are gorgeous. There are so many different kinds, and they all look absolutely amazing, inspiring, fantastic. Nudibranchs are typically hermaphroditic, which means they both have female and male reproductive organs. And so when I first started looking into it, I'm all like, no, that's not typically how they work, right? Usually it's fairly amicable. You know, they both kind of inject each other's penises into each other's vaginas, and they sort of copulate that way. But I did see that there was another kind. There's this kind of nudibranch called a cephopteron, and cephopterons tend to be a little bit more aggressive in their mating. Cephopterons have a barbed penis, and they kind of stab indiscriminately on whatever slug it is that they want to mate with. They can stab them in the back, in the butt, in the head, wherever, and it injects this sort of allohormone, which kind of tells the other slug, hey, you're a girl now, and you need to bear my babies. I'm paraphrasing a lot. I'm not a professional, okay? I just learn random crap and I like to share it with you because I go, ooh. But there was one nudibranch that they found that specifically aimed for the head, whereas the other cephopterons kind of just aimed wherever was convenient. These guys were just right between the eyes. I don't know if sea slugs have brains. I didn't get that far. I was pretty strictly penis in my research. But if they do, which I think they do, it's like brainwashing with their penis. Also, interesting fact, the nudibranch penis is curved and wonky, so typically getting it out is kind of hard. So they'll just break it off and then grow it back like within 24 hours. Yep, that's a thing they do. I also discovered that there's this other creature called the Persian carpet flatworm, which is not a nudibranch. And I don't think it's actually even a sea slug. It's its own kind of weird thing. But they aggressively do not want to be the one taking care of babies. So all Persian carpet flatworms have two bony pronged penises, and they fight in order to... I watched a video of these two Persian carpet flatworms trying so hard to stab the other one with its penis and avoid getting stabbed themselves. Like the cephopteron, they can be stabbed anywhere on the body, anywhere, and it'll do the trick. It'll get them pregnant and make them hold the babies and do that whole thing. So they fight like the devil to really avoid being the one impregnated, but to do the impregnating. So there you go. I love your face. I don't know what you're going to do with that information, but I hope it served you well. Now you know about nudibranch penises, and have a beautiful day.